Electric cars are a lot more exciting now, and so many people are considering electric cars as their next purchase, all thanks to Tesla's success with their electric vehicles. But the truth is, the electric car market is still very new, and we only have Tesla's offering that is very compelling. So you could say that Tesla is enjoying a monopoly in the EV space. It's surprising to see that no legacy auto manufacturers tried to challenge Tesla's dominance in the electric vehicle segment despite years of experience in building vehicles. But it looks like Toyota is planning to change the game, and we know that Toyota has already been a king in the hybrid electric vehicle segment. But how exactly is Toyota going to get this done? Toyota is planning a re-entry into the electric vehicle segment with the all-new 2022 bZ4X crossover SUV. This particular car looks a lot different from Toyota's every other gasoline-powered SUV. Toyota previously made the Rav4 EV, and the second generation of the Rav4 EV was manufactured in collaboration with Tesla. Yeah, you guessed it right, Toyota did partner up with Tesla. Toyota has recorded several trademark filings using the BZ name, which makes us think that the company is planning on revolutionizing the electric vehicle segment by creating a whole new range of vehicles. The production version of the bZ4X will hit the road showroom in mid-2022. When it does, it will be competing with non-luxury EV crossover SUVs like the Chevy Bolt EUV, the Ford Mustang Mach-E, the Hyundai Kona Electric, the Tesla Model Y, the Volkswagen ID.4, and the Kia Niro EV. Now, that's a lot of competition, and Tesla also joined the game with their own crossover SUV based on their Model 3. People buy crossover SUVs like the Tesla Model Y because of all the practicality that these crossover SUVs offer over a sedan like the Model 3. So we need to talk about the interiors. Judging by its looks, the bZ4X will have a futuristic dashboard design compared to every other Toyotas out there. You could say that there is some Lexus inspiration going on with the bZ4X when it comes to the styling of the interior. You get a large infotainment touchscreen, you get a digital gauge display, and a wide center console between the two front seats. The cabin is extremely spacious for the size of the car, and it's comparable to the Rav4 EV. The cabin is primarily designed to give the driver a sense of direct connection to the road, and a lot of important information is provided to the driver, especially with all these digital instrument panels out there. The instrument panel is mounted low for improved forward visibility and also to minimize distraction, and it looks like Tesla needs to take notes from Toyota for some because with the Model 3 and Model Y, you only get a single screen and you need to look at the screen for everything that you want to do with your car, which means you're taking your eyes off from the road even to check what speed you're traveling at. With the Toyota bZ4X, we're looking at two variants that would be on sale. The first one happens to be a front-wheel drive entry-level model with a single motor that will be producing 204 horsepower and 265 Nm of torque. Then you have a slightly better performance variant which will be powered by a twin motor, and this happens to be an all-wheel drive vehicle that's got 218 horsepower with a torque of 336 Nm. When you look at the power output for the single-motor front-wheel drive, you're getting about 201 horsepower, but with the all-wheel drive version, which will have a dual-motor setup, it will have 215 horsepower. The all-wheel drive model will be capable of doing 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 7.7 seconds. The specs may not be as compelling as the Tesla Model Y, but again it would be for those who don't care much about the 0 to 60 times for their everyday use. The battery pack should deliver around 230 miles of range per charge with the front-wheel drive model. If you're looking at the dual-motor variant, the range will be slightly lower of 200 miles per charge. Fast charging will also be provided across all variants, and Toyota is also planning to integrate solar panels into this crossover SUV, which will then be able to generate about 1,000 miles of driving range per year, which is something. The vehicle is equipped with an efficient and effective heating system, which will mean that you will only witness a modest drop in range in sub-zero temperatures. We're looking at the charging speed of 150 kilowatts, which means that 80% of this battery can be topped up in around 30 minutes. The availability of the charger is something that Toyota needs to address because that's exactly the area where Tesla was so successful with their supercharger network, and we're looking at more than 25,000 of these superchargers across the world. Toyota built the bZ4X crossover SUV using their new eTNGA platform, and this platform was jointly developed by Subaru, so you can expect Subaru to use the same platform for their electric vehicles as well. This platform was designed to keep Toyota's quality, durability, and long-term reliability reputation in check, along with all-wheel drive capabilities to achieve a driving experience that will be a lot more comfortable and engaging to the passengers and the driver. When you look at the dimensions, the SUV is 4,690 mm long by 1,860 mm wide by 1,650 mm tall, so BZ4X is about Model Y sized or slightly longer and lower than a Rav4. The defining characteristic of this platform will include short overhangs and a very long wheelbase, which will definitely provide you with the spacious and open cabin that people want with a crossover SUV. Toyota says that the legroom is comparable to the near 900 mm that is offered by Lexus's flagship LS luxury sedan. With the all-wheel drive option, you would expect Toyota to provide all kinds of comfort, connectivity, and openness, and we think you definitely need to buy that all-wheel drive variant. If you made it this far, consider subscribing to our channel and smash that like button, as it will motivate us to make more content for you just like this one. When you look at the exterior of this vehicle, in place of a conventional grille, a narrow black strip houses sensors for autonomous driving features. You also get sharply styled headlights and sculpted air channels, which happens to be a part of Toyota's new hammerhead look, which Toyota thinks will generate a new attitude and road presence for these vehicles. The SUV will also be provided with an onboard solar charging system, which is very positive news. The BZ4X will also be using Toyota's innovative steer-by-wire system, which removes the mechanical link between the steering wheel and front axle. Toyota claims that this will enhance control while minimizing the directional influence of rough surfaces and braking. We're not sure about what this steering wheel will feel like while driving, especially for those people who really value the feel and feedback of their steering wheel. We still don't have any details about the pricing for the Toyota BZ4X, but we're expecting a price range starting from $30,000 for the base model all the way to $40,000 for the top-end variant. With the introduction of the Toyota BZ4X concept, Toyota is planning to make a global series of battery electric vehicles, unlike the hybrid vehicles that they are already famous for, and this is the reason why we have the Toyota BZ brand umbrella. The best part about Toyota is that the company has been famous for providing the best quality, durability, and reliability that Toyota customers always love. Up until this point, Toyota has sold about 17 million electrified vehicles, which means that about 140 million tons of CO2 are saved. Just between 2010 and 2019 alone, Toyota reduced its fleet CO2 emissions by 22%, which is a welcome move. It's clear that Toyota is thinking about the future where carbon neutrality is achieved through the practical marketization of a portfolio of products with advanced technology and alternative fuel that will result in zero-emission powertrain technologies. Right now, the leader in the battery electric vehicle segment has to be Tesla, and Tesla is selling a lot more vehicles than ever before. It's very easy for Toyota to scale up their productions, considering the fact that Toyota does have so many mass production vehicles, especially the Corollas and the Camrys. Toyota is also a pioneer when it comes to making hybrid electric vehicles and also reliable gasoline SUVs. This lineup will consist of 15 dedicated battery electric vehicles, and we could expect 7 models to carry the BZ brand, which is just a short form for Beyond Zero for those curious people out there. Toyota also wants to electrify its pickup trucks in the future. Once this happens, you would find Toyota to have a very diverse portfolio of electrified vehicles, and Toyota will get to its goal of carbon neutrality by 2050. And that's a wrap for today's video. What do you think about Toyota's take on the electric vehicle segment? Will Toyota be able to beat Tesla? Do let us know in the comment section below, because we would love to hear from you all. Consider subscribing to our channel for more content just like this one, and while you're at it, turn on post notifications so that you never miss out on any of our future uploads. That's about it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll meet again in the next one.